Welcome to the ST2K Halloween special. Chakan, the Forever Man. The Forever Man. This is Ronmower along with Arkangel0.
I'm back.
Yeah, and it's been so long, Angel.
It's been so long, so very long. I've hunted evil for no less than 1,000 years.
Yeah, Angel requested this. So you played this a lot as a kid?
Yeah, I actually remember playing this, and I remember going to Blockbuster, and all the good games were in it, like all the Mega Man, and basically all the good games on Sega Genesis were rented, like X-Men and The Simpsons when they were all coming out. And Chakan was the only game that was there that nobody wanted to rent, and mainly because of its freaky cover. The parents were like, "Don't rent that game, put it back." And I was like, "Ugh, a free game for me."
And I think that was before the Entertainment Software Rating Board. Is that right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, the cover looked pretty cool, and I did hear this game when I was a kid, but never ever really played it. So right here, Chakan is a man who, I guess he fought evil, and he got so arrogant, and he said, "I can beat Death." And Death's like, "Oh yeah?" And so Death appeared from Castlevania and decided to go into Chakan, the Forever Man, and fight him. And and then he prevails over Death right here. And so, but he ends up becoming a curse because he actually gets eternal life, and he can't die until all evil is defeated. And what is this, Days of Our Lives coming on right?
Yeah, it sure does look like it. I mean, look at that. I mean, the graphics alone, like at that time, were really good on this game. It was just so freaky looking that parents would be like, not my kid is playing this.
Yeah, this game, it came out, I think the same year that Mortal Kombat was in arcades, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not sure of the exact year, but I know when it did, it was one of a kind. I mean, the controls are so good, the graphics, the music is so dark. Like, I don't know any other game that's like, when you play it, you actually get freaked out.
Yeah, the music really fits this game perfectly. Days of Our Lives, Hourglass. But imagine a soap opera video game.
I'll watch it.
All right, so here's the title screen for Chakan, the Forever Man. Who I guess if Kung Lao and Undertaker had a love child. And yeah, created by Sega. Yeah, so we're going to get started here and take a look at most of this game, pretty much most of the levels. And so yeah, you can go and apparently go into different worlds or different dimensions, I believe. And Chakan right here, I almost called him Shao Kahn. J-Man thought I meant Shao Kahn. I said, no, Chakan. I think that's the technical way to pronounce it, Chakan. I always thought it was Chakan. Now you look like you're in a Contra mixed with Metroid, the level right here. And Chakan has main different weapons. The sword or the hook or I think maybe sledgehammers too. I forgot what else. But he has plenty of weapons. It looks like you're fighting some Ultra Beast enemies right here.
Yeah, one thing about this game, it was very versatile with the weapons. As you can see, you get potions. The stages look really good. They're just so dark looking. I mean, there's not a lot of bad things you can say besides it's just such a dark game.
Yeah, and yeah, some of the graphics right here remind me of Green Dog, and some of the audio sound effects remind me of X-Men for Sega Genesis.
I agree, yeah, those are actually really good examples. And see, he's about to free the guy. I'm not even sure why he's hanging there. You freed him, but I've never seen that in a game either.
You gotta hang in there. All right, next the water level here. Whoa, you can do a screw attack. Okay, not really, but you gotta watch out for giant dragonflies. What's this, Mega Man 3?
Yeah, it's really cool because they put it where if you fall, you're in the water, you can stay on the top. You can even go even higher. So they have like a high, mid, and low section of the stage, which is very, very innovative for this time. So the creators should get a round of applause for doing this at that time.
Yeah, and like you said, in Blockbuster, this is one of the only games you got to see because all the more popular games were taken. I think I remember, I don't know if I remember seeing this game in Blockbuster, but I think I remember seeing games like James Pond or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Even the Sonic 1 game, people would be like desperate Friday, Saturday night, and they'll be like, I'm taking Sonic 1. I don't care if I gotta rent it every single weekend. I'm just gonna play it.
Yeah. All right, so right here, whoa, are we in outer space? Now, this is actually the terrestrial plane. I think he's like in between dimensions, and you got to go through all the dimensions and the different levels, and like I think defeat, like Saturn. What the? Yeah. So when I first seen this, like, whoa, we're in outer space, and so like like right here, you got one of the dimensions. I guess you go through. And you got there's like a story in each dimension. Like right here is going to show a story, the purpose of what you're supposed to do in this level. Like each level has a mission. You got to defeat a certain boss in the level. And I think even though you're not really Death's slave, it's kind of confusing because he beat the battle with Death. Now he won the battle with Death, but it seems like he's still his slave because he cannot die until all evil's defeated.
Yeah, that's a really cool concept, and each door gives him a different dimension, a different boss he's got to fight. And since he's really good anyway, I don't think it's all that hard. But I noticed that the levels, like when it gets time to defeating each level, it gets a little confusing sometimes. So this is one game I could never defeat. I'm not sure if anybody else had the same problem.
Yeah, I've read that this game is notorious for its real hard difficulty. And I think I saw the ending, or there's a bad ending, and it might be a code for a good ending. Like, the only thing that shows, spoilers, the only thing it really shows is like the hourglass.
Yeah, I never actually got that far. And back in the day, we didn't have the online internet or, even game magazines where people were like asking for help in the magazine, and people were like, oh, well, I haven't got that far yet. So then it's just one of those where people just kind of overlooked it after a while.
Yeah. And so this is one of the levels right here, the water level, and yeah, so you have infinite lives in this game actually because you can't die. I mean, you can lose, but you can't die, quote unquote, because he's eternal. But the skulls, that's your life bar, but you notice you get no game over because you can't really die.
Yeah, that is one thing, and then you'll just end up in the inner plane dimension, and then you pretty much got to start over on the stage, which is, it's good, and at the same time it's hard because some of the levels are lengthy, and it's easy to get lost in the inner dimensions.
Yeah, I think there's a code to go into Dimension X.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine Chakan episode Ninja Turtles. That'd be cool. He'll team up with them and fight against Shredder and Krang. But yeah, so right here you're fighting. Of course, on the bottom right there's the time limit. I thought you were eternal. We should have all the time in the world.
Yeah, that's what I would think. But I guess Death got a hold on him.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? What the heck was that? Oh, it's Hey, is that Lizzie from Rampage?
Yeah, his little sister.
Yeah, and I think that pillar is the boss.
Yeah, it needs to be bigger to be the boss.
Yeah. So you get these potions, and I'm not really sure what they're used for. I think like let's see here. I want to select this, wherever the heck that's supposed to be. Looks like some sort of drawing of an eye. Okay, he's doing something right here where he's... Oh, okay, this is a magic, a different sorcery, I think.
Yeah, different mixture of the potion looks like they do different elements, and the invisibility actually helps him out so he won't get hit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So what is this? Okay, I can't select that potion up there. That was weird. But I'm about to die right here because I got one more skull left, or life, one notch left in life. And it's back to normal again. Of course, in the water you move real slowly, but you can't drown because he's already dead.
Yeah, that was a good one. He's in the Lake Waco, and everything's dead already in there.
Yeah. These green sperms are green. I don't know what the heck they are. Oh, he got killed by a launch octopus. Oh, it's back to limbo. All right, so let's see where else to go here. Imagine being in this place all eternity. It'd be so lonely.
Yeah, there's not a firecracker stand or a corner stores. I can get some snacks.
Yeah. All right, the next mission here.
See, the Dragonfly King have lived for millions of years. Yet from a prehistoric time with life on Earth of the robotic kind.
Yeah, so Dragonfly King, enjoy your time, Dragonfly King, for this is your last day. Okay, so now we gotta fight some sort of giant dragonfly, I assume, if we get that far. This music, a sense of ECW. Whoa, the final stage of Shinobi 3.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, the stages are some of them are really, really cool. And the music is just like they really amped it up on the creepiness. It's like, I remember I had plugged in my headphones into my Sega Genesis, and each song I just had to lower because it was just too much for me.
Oh, he fell through the clouds and he died, quote unquote. Now you gotta fight. What the heck is that? Huh?
That's that spaghetti monster.
Spaghetti monster, yeah. Actually, these bosses are pretty easy. They don't. The levels are actually what's challenging. The bosses are actually pretty easy.
Yeah, I remember defeating some of the bosses, but it's just after a while, it's like you just get lost on the levels.
Yeah, really. And I've seen a review from K-Wing, and he says something about the bosses just pretty much go in the same pattern. There's no real challenge. It's like they're blind or something. And I don't know. It's the actual levels themselves that's really the challenge here. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next dimension. Dimension X? No, let's see here. Oh, dead end. Where's Mars? I don't see Mars or Earth.
That'd be cool if we actually had those those doors where you can just I feel like going back home. You just go through a door.
Yeah. Yeah, really. And let's see here. Well, where's the next dimension at? I already am in limbo. Oh, here we go. I already am in limbo. Oh, wait, that's the beginning over there. I guess that keeps track of what levels you beat already. Yeah, the music in this game, this one right here is definitely pretty cool.
Yeah, I forgot what it looked like though. Let's check it out.
She is known as Elkenrod. She once was a beautiful healer who cured the sick and soothed those in pain.
Now in the thought of darkness, Elkin feels on the pain and the suffering and the greater and the weeds.
Why do we have lisp all of a sudden when reading the story of each level?
Because it's epic.
Yeah, it's like Dusty Rhodes is narrating this game or something. Alright, so let's see what this level's all about. Whoa, we gotta fight a bunch of Grim Reapers, I guess, whatever the heck they are. This level reminds me of Green Dog right here. What's that noise? Oh no. So now I gotta destroy the little Ridleys right here. What the heck? You screw attack. There you go. These controls are pretty decent. Definitely much better than Batman Forever for Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah. One thing I love most about this game was the controls. It's just the levels themselves are like a boss.
Yeah. All right here, and yeah, platformer controls right here. Yeah, just because like you said, the levels themselves are very, very challenging, and which kind of maybe they thought, well, the levels are hard enough. Let's don't make the bosses hard either. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking because as you can see, I mean, it's not all that easy. I mean, this takes time and effort, and people are like, I'm not renting this again.
Yeah, really. I mean, some people have played this off and on for years and never beat it. I mean, unless they cheated or whatever. But yeah, man, it really, this is one of those games where you probably won't beat till you're an adult or something. But yeah, Chakan the Forever Man for Sega Genesis. It's exclusively for Genesis, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I think there might have been one for Game Gear. I might be wrong. I know there was going to be one for Dreamcast, but that actually got scrapped. But Chakan actually was a comic book first, I believe. And I think the creator of Chakan met someone at a convention and was impressed with it and decided to make it into a video game. and so that's where Chakan the Forever Man for Sega Genesis was born. And so my first impression, I never really played this game. My first impression is it definitely seems pretty cool. It seems pretty underrated, kind of like Fazanadu. You don't hear much of Fazanadu or Shadowgate, and those games are pretty cool. And Chakan, it seems like a kind of like a forgotten gem. Cool music. The game's very hard. Graphics are really cool. Story, good story to it. Controls aren't that bad. You have a variety of weapons and sorcery to use. It's not a bad game at all. So far, I'm going to have to give it maybe 7.5 or 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10, only because it's so hard to the point where, like, I would rent it because there's nothing else available, but at the same time, I would enjoy playing it. But then it was so hard, I could never defeat it like I would my other games. So I would take 2 points off for that, but hope to see a remake in the future. Hope Sega does something with Chakan or Chicken or whatever you want to call it. But it's worth playing. I hope they do a remake, and with today's graphics, it will definitely be an updated gem.
Happy Halloween, everybody. And if you go trick-or-treating, be safe. There's clowns on the streets these days, so be careful. I'm Ronmower.
Arkangel0.
God bless. Take care.